I wondered why some creators or why some people makes so much money when it comes to selling digital products, but yet some people they end up not even cashing out big time, like the way people are hailing digital products that it is a very good business model. If you've not started selling digital products, what are you doing? As a content creator, you should be selling digital products to monetize your skill. But what some of these people don't come down to explain to you is, okay, how can I go about it? If you type how to sell digital products for beginners, what you'll be seeing mostly is step-by-step guide how to create and sell digital products. First of all, those videos are very important, but that is not what this video is centered on. Okay, this video is majorly centered on why are some creators successful while other content creators are not successful at the sale of their digital products. The first thing and most important thing the smart content creators are doing is building a community. Building a community. Now, when I say building a community, take for example, what is your community all about? Like me, for example, I have a second YouTube channel. My community is majorly centered on skincare. On that YouTube channel, I am building a community of like-minded skincare lovers, like people that love skincare, people that wants to take care of their skin. It's a whole different ball game on this particular YouTube channel. When you build a community, this is going to help people to better connect with you, to engage with you, and also to interact with you. Now, properly, let's break down the hindrances why you are not making nice money or enough money from the sale of your digital products. So the first thing is lack of audience understanding and positioning. And that's the reason why I talked about knowing your community and building a community. And another thing again is actually understanding what are those things that they need. Maybe from your comment section, what are those frequent questions that they are asking? Now, I also made mention of positioning. Positioning. See, I will not come online and maybe somebody is telling me that I'm going to help you to build your business. When you book a consultation with me, why should I pay you? Why should I trust you with my money? I have gone through your videos. You don't look like someone that knows anything when it comes to business. So why should I then trust you with my money? Me personally, if I haven't seen you as an authority, if you haven't positioned yourself as an authority in the business industry, I cannot spend my money. I can't waste my money on that. Hello? And that's the reason why positioning is very important. Positioning in the sense that you begin to film video, create content that is going to position you as an authority, as someone that knows what that business industry is talking about. Now, the more people watch or consumes your content, the more they begin to see you as someone they can trust, someone they can come to for advice, and that way it will make it easier for them to actually purchase your service or your digital products whenever you launch any digital products. Now, here is another hindrance that some creators overlook, and that is they create products based on their own preference instead of their audience need. Let me break this down. Take for example, now you want to create a journal, maybe for business owners and so on. But this journal, the major reason why you want to create this journal is because you love the idea of this journal. Now, this is your own preference. You, the creator, this is your own preference. Now, how are you sure that product is what your audience wants or what your audience needs? Now, in this situation or in this scenario, if you want to balance things up, you need to look for a product that interests you and also interests your audience. Because when you find a balance between these, you would notice that because that product you created, your audience needs it, that will prompt them to actually purchase from you. But when you create a product that only interests you, and you did not make proper research, you did not calm down to know if this is what your audience actually needs. And by the way, Each content creators are different. My own audience is different from your own audience. Okay? So it is actually very important that when you're creating your digital product and you know that you want to also be among those other content creators that sell properly, like they make nice money from the sale of digital products, there have to be a balance between your own interest in that product and your audience interest in that particular product. Now, let's talk about another hindrance, which is poor communication of product value and benefits. You see, this particular aspect, it can actually drag your sale. Now, me as the customer, take for example, I am interested in that product. Me as the customer, I will be asking myself, why do I actually need this product? There are a lot of business planners. Maybe there are other people that has business planners out there. Why do I need this product? So this is where communicating your product value now comes into play. And when it comes to talking about the value, I want you to communicate it in the sense of you tackling the customer's pain points. So I want you to be speaking to the customer's pain points. Take for example now, a particular customer pain point as regards skincare could be, oh, I have fine lines over here. I don't like it. This thing used to frustrate me. Then this brand will be like, oh, my product contains so percentage of retinol. Retinol is good for fine lines. Retinol is good for this. With the use of this product, with other ingredients in this product, it will really assist you with that your fine lines. So have you seen that the brand is actually communicating its benefits, but that benefit is talking directly to the customer's pain points, the customer's frustration. So that is what I also want you to do with your products. And this is where some creators get it all wrong. They are done with the other step. Maybe they are even promoting their product. They keep saying, oh, I have a new product. You people should buy my new product. I have a new product. You people should buy my new product. But they fail to tell their audience, their customer, why. Why should I actually buy your new products? Why? Now, aside proper communication, of course, we also have the sales and marketing aspect of it. Because when you know how to communicate the benefits of your product that your product offers, and you don't know how to properly market it, that's another problem. But anyway, I have actually filmed a separate video in case if you want to know step-by-step guide on how to properly launch your product. I'm going to leave the link of that video in my description below, so you can follow that link to check out that video. When it comes to selling your digital product, you need to understand that number one, your product has to solve a specific problem, a specific pain point. And that is why when I was talking about the proper communication of your product value, I also laid emphasis on that product value. Let it be talking to the pain points. You need to have a particular pain point that your product needs to solve, because this is actually going to help you to properly or better communicate or promote or tell people why they need your digital product, why they should buy your digital product. So guys, I hope you actually enjoyed this video. I hope you found value from this video. So like I mentioned earlier, if you need a step-by-step guide as regards selling or launching your digital product, because it is also very, very important, I'm going to leave the link of that particular video over here, so you can follow this link here to check out that video. So guys, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.